Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's time for tea. As you can probably tell, no, we're not hallucinating here. Someone is actually dressed in Victorian garb because there's a Victorian tea coming up. And joining me today is the Executive Director of the Glens Falls Senior Center, who's dressed this way for a reason you're going to find out in a second, Kim Bren. Welcome, Kim. Very nice to have you here.
Nice to be
here.
here.
And a buddy of mine, marketing guru, Robert Dillon. Now, okay, we'll get this out of the way right away. Bob Dillon, Jesse Jackson. Can we got past that right away, right?
Okay, good.
Good, okay, I'm glad. Kim, you dress this way for a very important reason. Tell us.
Yes, tomorrow is our annual Victorian Tea. We've been doing it for over 20 years, and our seniors come and we serve dainty tea sandwiches and dessert, and everybody comes dressed, or at least a hat. We have a hat contest.
Oh, I love it. And the reason is that the Senior Center is located in one of the most historic homes in Glens Falls that was built during that era. So you're kind of having fun with that.
Yes.
You know what? I want to talk a bit more about that and what the center's doing. But let's tell people about the center. What services do you provide there?
The Senior Center provides services. We have recreational programming, we have exercise classes, we have a senior service specialist who can pretty much do anything the Office of the Aging can do, help with housing, Medicare supplement plan choosing. It's kind of a home away from home for our seniors. Our senior service person also deals a lot with families of mom and dad are here and they're away, so they help with that.
Well, you know, the Senior Center is a real part of the community, right, Bob?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's one of those resources in Glens Falls that really isn't well known. And having been born and raised in Glens Falls, I tell the story of last year when I started working with Kim, where I went to the church next door my entire life and I'd never set foot in this building, yet my grandmother was one of their first seniors to go into that building in the late 60s.
And now you qualify.
And now, actually, I went last year for some of their services, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing what they do there.
You know, I want to cycle back on this. As you know, if you follow the program, we do a lot with senior services in all of the counties that we reach. And one thing always strikes me, Kim, we all need help with trying to figure out how to get through Medicare, right? That's one of the big ones. That's so complicated, and you have a Medicare specialist that actually can help people get through these things. But between the different kinds of programs, the yoga programs, the physical activities, the social activities, this home away from home really becomes a centerpiece to the well-being of the lifestyle of this population.
Absolutely. Isolation, depression are key factors in illnesses. And our center provides that so that a senior can come to us and we're part of their family. They become our family. Many times they'll come in and they'll talk to us just like we were their family, the staff, and we take interest in what they're doing.
Now the Victorian Tea, which is tomorrow, 1:30?
1:30.
Okay, 1:30 at the Glens Falls Senior Center, which is, you really just, Sherman and Glen are two of the major streets in Glens Falls. You got to know it's right near the monument, right, Bob? And it's right there, this beautiful red brick Victorian home that you can't miss. So that's the location. Now, it's important, I think, to follow up on something you're saying, Bob, that we obviously need to build awareness for the Senior Center, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a resource in the community that I think, because seniors do tend to be a little overlooked at times, is not getting the recognition that it really deserves in Glens Falls. And you know, Glens Falls is a very tight-knit community, hometown USA, and I have to say that I was completely unaware of the breadth and the depth of what is going on there and the magnificence of this historic home. It's almost 175 years old. And in the unbelievable interiors, I mean, just everything about it, it's got to be well known. We got to get the word out there.
Well,
Stop by.
And also, were you there when it was built, by the way?
Thank you.
Just checking. The home itself, which was given to the senior to create the senior center by the church, is in need of repair. So you're in the quiet phase right now of a capital campaign, but it's a significant capital campaign. So there's two things really here that we can do. Be aware that the senior center is there, and of course what it does for the community.
Yes.
The breadth of the services, as Bob was explaining, and the kinds of services that Kim is explaining. Check the tea out. Go over yourself. Bring mom and dad, whatever you want to do. But go over and just get a sense of what the building is, what it is, and the services that they're providing. Because the next step for all of us is to support the center. Quiet phase of the capital campaign going on, that's going to get into the noisy phase, and we want people to act. But also in-kind services, right? Volunteer services.
Absolutely. We have so many projects that need to happen. If you can volunteer a few hours of your time to help stain a porch or anything, it would be wonderful.
Yeah, that's terrific. Well, Kim, very nice to come in, and thank you for going the extra step to dress
I'll be
up
this
like
way
this.
tomorrow.
I bet you will. And thank you for dressing up too, Bob. Great to see both of you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
It's the annual Victorian Tea at the Glens Falls Senior Center at the corner of Glen and Sherman, right downtown Glens Falls, tomorrow afternoon starting at 1:30. Thanks. See this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.